Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super WGL, the Gold Series Finals. It's finally time for Warcraft 3, and our two competitors are on this gorgeous stage already. Infi and TH, Chinese finest, fighting for $13,000 here in Shanghai. On the left, for the Rogue Warriors, it's Infi. On the right-hand side, it's TH for GK, if I'm not mistaken, and it's one best of 5, one of the biggest prize pools of the year. The two brothers, since 2000 and whatever 12, they are the best that China has to offer, alongside 120 and Fly, of course. Infi made his way into this grand final with 2 third-place positions in the summer and in the winter. In the summer, he lost to TH in the semi-final, who was, of course, the winner of the summer season, then eliminated in the group stages in the winter season. So how good is he really? It is confirmed that these guys will play a human mirror, their best race. They are very good with other races as well, especially Night Elf and Infi's Orc come into mind. But today, they're back to where it started, back to the Human Alliance. Great production here, once again, by NetEase. And they are fighting for a golden throne. And $8,000 for the winner, if I'm not mistaken. Could be a little more. The game that all the Chinese have in their hearts is Warcraft 3. We've witnessed 1 hour of Hearthstone, but now this is the real deal. For the Super WGL, the best 4 Chinese players are invited to a tournament. They played a round-robin group stage, which was unfortunately not broadcasted. And these 2 players defeated Colorful and Fly, who were invited as well. So how did these players get into this grand final? From the summer season, there were 2 Chinese players invited. They were in the final as well. It was TH and Fly, of course. You remember this. Fly losing to TH, unfortunately. Pretty one-sided. Infi winning the 3rd place over Lawliot in the game for 3rd. But since always the top 2 Chinese are invited, he didn't make the cut. He qualified via the winter season, where it was Moon versus Foggy in the finals. So the next 2 Chinese players were invited to the Gold Series, and that was Infi winning the 3rd place game against Lin, and Colorful, who was also making it to the quarterfinals in our World Championship in the past December. Our Chinese casts are here: Snowkiss, Xiaolin, and the legendary Magic Yang here on the left-hand side. I had the pleasure to meet him at WGL Winter. He seems to be getting back into Warcraft. The guy who innovated the talent play back in the day before Moon picked it up and perfected it. So yeah, I guess the first Chinese Warcraft 3 programmer before Sky took all the glory. We haven't had too many encounters of TH and Infi, by the way, in patch 1.30. Only 3, and only in one of those 3 they played their main races, and that was in W League. Was it? I think it was in W League. TH won that thing. In the other games, we had a Night Elf mirror and a human versus Night Elf, so they don't really count. So it's very hard to predict who's in the better shape at the moment, because they are mixing up races so much. We know that they are strong with all races. We know that they are strong in general, but they know each other inside out because they are practice partners for such a long time. We mentioned this over and over and over again. They are the Chinese Warcraft brothers since at least 2013. By the way, thank you very much for Bronchitis for the €10 donation coming in. Keep up the good work. Love the channel. Absolutely the best one on the whole Twitch. That's very heartwarming, my friend. Thank you very much. Also to Mr. Matt Frog hosting me for 55 viewers. That is very much appreciated as well. Sweden helping back to Warcraft out here. First Star Shape, now Matt Frog. What an honor. So as I said, we had a group stage in this tournament, in the Super WGL. It was once again round robin, and I can show you the results of that one. Nope, this channel here. TH and Infi, both with 2 wins and 1 loss. TH defeating Colorful 2-0, defeating Infi 2-0, and then surprisingly losing to Fly. Infi defeated Fly with Night Elf 2-0, was defeated by TH, as we said, also with Night Elf, but then got the important win over Colorful in the deciding match. Only one map difference, man. It was really, really close, but this is how they got here. The 4 best Chinese players of the entire Gold season. No 1-2-0, no Life who took a break. 1-2-0, very, very disappointing in both Gold series actually this year. And this is the prize pool, as you can see, $8,700 for the winner, $4,300 for the runner-up. No money for Colorful and Fly. They leave this empty-handed. So maybe the players are still setting up. Oh, no, here actually we got them. TH for GK. His contract will expire in March, as far as we know. So maybe he will be picked up by one of the 4 teams who are playing the Clan Wars next year. I mean, TH newbie. That would be so sick. But maybe he's joining Infi alongside Life. Or he's going to LF or World Elite. We don't know yet. So players are set up. We don't have our own camera control here. We have to rely on the stream, unfortunately. But I hope you're still satisfied with it. Infi with a new haircut. 2 bronze medals. This is already his best result in the Gold Series of 2018. Because he's guaranteed 2nd place. TH got rid of his goat beard. Which looks a lot better, of course. Is he the favorite as the winner of the summer season? It's really, really, really hard to predict. Especially in Human Mirror. Like, mirrors in general rely quite a bit on item luck, but we see the bans here. TH doesn't want to play on Terranas because there's a lot of luck involved with Tomes of Experience and Big Potions. Infi getting rid of Echo Isles because maybe he doesn't want to play against the famous TH Rush. So what was the starting map? Was it Last Refuge? I haven't seen it actually. Seems pretty tense. There's a lot on the line. I mean, this is the biggest stage for Warcraft in China in the entire year. Because so many fans from other games are watching. The Hearthstone people are tuning in. The StarCraft people are tuning in. The Heroes people are tuning in. And of course, these are, alongside TED and Fly, the most famous players in China as well. So their fan bases will be watching. Infi, with his grand final at Masters Colosseum, which was the highest prize pool in 2018, where he tapped out in the grand final 3 times in less than 15 minutes. He needs to come up with this. The Golden Throne is on the line. Round 1, Infi TH for the Gold Series Championship. In a best of 5, first player to win 3 maps is the winner of this tournament and goes home with $8,700. Infi in blue, TH with red, and we spawn on Last Refuge. The graphics are insane, man. Sick. And pretty cool as well that we have both players playing their main races here, representing the Alliance, who suffered so much since 1.30. But when it's about the big money, when it's about the championships, then they rely on their main race. It's pretty cool. So what was I talking about before? I forgot. But we have a normal build order here, I guess, by Infi at the top. Oh yeah, luck and stuff. Human Mirrors especially. If you get a Flute, that's so good. If you get a Sobi Mask, for example, that's so good. And of course, the Tomes of Experience will help you to get level 3 the fastest. Level 3 and level 4 are key in this matchup. For the level 2 Water Elementals, and especially if you go Mass Casters, you really want the better Brilliance Aura to be able to dispel more and heal more. So I wonder what their creep routes are, and how greedy they are. Because there is an option for Archmages to spawn Water Elementals in the opponent's base, even though you're not entered. So an Arcane Tower would be great to have the feedback damage against the summons. We do see 2 Archmages, right? I'm pretty sure we did. So of course, if you skip the tower, you can tech a little faster, maybe get in 1 more Footman. But is it really worth the risk? The Footmen are colliding here, doing a little scouting. It's laggy for you? For me, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, for the sound, of course it's a restream. If I enable the sound, there's Chinese commentary. So both players start with a pretty greedy creep route opening with the mercenary camp. Because they're stunned, because there's healing, because they're slow. That's pretty rough to take early on, but it gives you access to the mercenary camp, which you absolutely needs. We have the nice hero overlay here. Cool to see. Not as nice as during WGL, but still pretty dope. You need the Shadow Priest for the spell and a little healing. Oh, actually they do have the XP bars. And we see that they are pretty close to level 2. This gives you level 2, of course. Belt of Giant Strength for TH, which is not what you want in Infi with the nuts. Of course, on tier 1, you have a lot of melee, militia, and footmen, but later on, your entire army will be ranged, and the Flute of Accuracy boosts the damage of every single ranged unit by 10%. Speaking Archmage, Water Elementals, Priests, Breakers, just everything. It's basically a free upgrade on your entire army to have this item. So, Fortuna is on the side of Infi thus far. Ring of Protection, okay, makes up for it. Maybe Claws on TH's Archmage will get him closer, but only a Gloves of Haste. So both are level 2.5, and now creeping or harassing. Pretty sure they go for the trolls here to get the consumable, which is Watcher Wards or Staff of Illusion or something. It's really cool to see how TH is scouting Infi's movement to not be surprised by an instant ambush of some sorts. We see the towers now in the base. Tech has not started. Defend early. That's an interesting upgrade by TH, who only has like 33 supply. Infi has a footman more already because he did not go for the defend, but it can help you a lot against Water Elementals and of course militia mercenaries. And since they both have mercenaries early on, to have defend against the piercing damage is nice. It's still the weak defend though, so I'm not 100% sure if it's worth it, but TH knows better, I guess. So there we go, first little ambush here. Infi, the aggressor in this matchup. TH is about to lose 2 footmen and a Water Elemental and the Shadow Priest. Yeah, nice snipe by Infi. Also good damage on the Archmage of TH. This is not looking good for the champion of the summer, as the mass of footmen are just overwhelming at this point with the damage that Infi has. More right clicks onto his Archmage now, so he has to retreat at some point. TH still with the Shadow Priest and the Berserker, but gets another footman here. Everything is kind of bruised for Infi, so he must retreat. Nice defense. He's turning this fight around after just a little bit. But by hero focusing. Of course, you can't afford to lose your hero here. Both heroes level 3 and little more than a half. So the Null Overseer is still up for grabs. He gets that in the end. A new Shadow Priest for TH has been brought. And reinforcements are quite far away from Infi, so everything takes a little longer. Last hit, super important, and TH gets it. Item as well. Boots of Speed on Infi's side now to chase a little more, but he's taking a lot of hits as well. Can't get the Shadow Priest. Good micro by TH. And now the Footmen and Mercenaries are on their own. Can he, with a block, maybe get this Berserker? No, I think Militia are moving over to do the block. Yep, here they come. Nice play by TH. Wow, and that's exactly the damage he needs to pick up the big mercenary. That costs so much and gives you so much damage, but for Infi it's gone. Down to 32 supply. Tier 2 is almost done though for the Rogue Warrior, while TH is slightly behind. As I said, the last Human Mirror encounter was won by TH, but it was very close, and Infi taking a risk here, getting level 4, taking experience from TH's side of the map. Well, there's still a little Chinese commentary below this. Sorry about that. So he has the better Brilliance aura, but TH will catch up with yet another Null camp. Alright. Just a little claws to grab here. No consumables, but yeah, as I said, this is level 4. Infi now summons the Water Elemental, but there is an Arcane Tower, there is Militia, TH is on his feet, reacts to this immediately, so there won't be too much damage, I guess. Gets a kill, though, on a worker while in tech. That always hurts, but tech is over, so he can reproduce that. A second kill would be nice, and he will get that pretty sure. Oh, he's taking the shop out. That's great. That's so great by Infi. One way to get back into this game by delaying breakers and of course the healing and especially clarities that you can't get because the shop is gone now. He himself is far away from his own base, but he has to retreat or the second hero will bring it, as there is a second hero for Infi already, and that must mean the Mountain King. Here we go. Stormbolt and Clap. We're not too sure though. Could be Bash as well. Clap not too great against an army of breakers. If you're in the back line, it's insane, but if not, it's not too good. TH is summoning this Mud Golem with slow, and the slow is really good, especially since Infi has the boots, and without that slow, he could easily run away, but now he's forced into the town portal, so this purchase, absolutely worth it. Uses the clarity now, he needs the scroll of regen as well, but TH is not taking the time to pressure more, who's super low on lumber, by the way. He must have started the Sanctums, otherwise he's in deep trouble. He gets some revenge for the stolen creep spot in the bottom right, but the Stormbolt can always get the last hit. We have to observe the experience bar of the Stormbolt, of the Mountain King of Infi. Gets it a little too late, I guess. So this is the first experience for TH's Mountain King, and he's just dominating this. The first priest has been taken out by a lot of water elementals. The next footy is falling, but you take that trade all day. Gets another creep out as well. But TH is seriously losing a big chunk of his army. Dispel is coming in early because of the fast attack. And with more water elementals, he might be dominating this fight. The Mountain King of Infi has an Invo Potion, has Surround on the Mountain King of TH. And this guy will fall. There's no staff and there's no saving him. Reinforcements with Militia coming in now as well. Infi seemingly turning this fight around. Level up for the Mountain King gives him more HP. And we have Clap here. That's the perfect position for this, as the Archmage is now slowed. The Footman is slowed. Nice block. I don't know if that was on purpose, but with one more hit, he gets that one. Maybe with the Stormbolt, he doesn't have the mana. He could get the Shadow Priest as well. Interesting to see a Mud Golem surviving for this long. What a turnaround by Infi. But fast attack and especially Dispel gives you a big advantage. Slow being cast again, but this is level 5 for TH now. It's so nice to see this game go back and forth. Oh, now it's stuttering indeed. I guess we'll get through this. The level 3 water elementals, the water torrent on TH's side now with so much damage. One of the best summon in the entire game. But who's gonna get the last hit? Mountain King is back. It's super close, but I guess TH got it again? Yes, TH got it again, if I saw this correctly. Now he summons Militia, but that's been sniped out early because there's magic damage coming in now from the priest. Level up for the Mountain King for TH. So he does have Clap now as well. Infi is retreating a little bit, kiting a little bit against this Militia, but the Clap on the Militia! Holy shit, so much damage. This should be level 5 for him soon, I guess. Especially since the Water Elementals are feeding a lot. Stormbolt on the priest, takes him out. The Water Elemental is still up for grabs. This is level 5 for him, and another kill here. Infi with new Militia. TH is really struggling hard. He's not reproducing as well. He's up at 800 gold, 15 supply down. Why is he not reproducing his units? He's not supply stuck or anything. Just losing more and more. Infi on his way to the 1-0. Level 3 for the Mountain King now as well. Big level up for the Bronze Boy. And of course the flute is helping tremendously now in those stages of the game. This should be around 5 extra damage on a water elemental. Only thanks to the flute. We go breakers now. We haven't seen a single breaker. Also building a blacksmith in the back for upgrades, as he is so far ahead now. He can stay below 50 because TH has to spend all his resources to get up to 50 and catch up with the supply as well. Infi can just creep. Both of them are creeping actually. Big mana potion and an Ankh of Reincarnation is okay. Mana Stone would of course be bigger, and the biggest item goes to Infi's staff and heal scroll. What will he do with the staff? Romantic was a king in using staffs in Human Mirror. What do we have here? Hood of Cunning. A little bit more intelligence is decent, but one of the worst items he can find there, because it is no aura, of course. Super close. I actually have no idea who got the experience. Stormbolt on the Archmage. Uh-oh! He might be surrounded, but there's the staff, and TH saw this. Stormbolt is not off cooldown, but the rest of the army is now without the Archmage and without the Brilliance Aura. The Mountain King is surrounded again. TH is walking into his own grave, I guess, but he can come back from this grave with the Ankh, so it was worth a lot of damage wasted on this Mountain King. Nice surround, nevertheless. Bunch of priests now, but the first breakers for Infi are coming in. The priest snipes are decent, but the heal scroll, oh, the value here. That was nice. TH is constantly fighting uphill against more supply, against the flute, and TH still holding his ground. That's pretty impressive, actually. But there's a bunch of priests for TH. Invo Potion now as well against the Stormbolt focus. Level 3 Water Elementals on Infi's side too. As I said, and more breakers. There's no breakers by TH, right? It's just mass priests to have mana for healing, and this spell especially. He has to get rid of the Water Elementals. No Tome of Retraining if I saw that correctly. Big red spot for Infi, the second one. But TH is getting more consumables. I haven't seen the item. Zeppelin play now. Oh boy. How many towers are there? Not too many. Once again, no aura. Is it the second Hood of Cunning? No. It's a talisman. Okay. That's good. More HP and more mana. But here is the drop into the base. The tower is gone already. Some priests are hurt, but the economy of Infi takes a bunch of damage, and he can just TP out if he kills enough workers here. First one down, second one down, third one down, fourth one down. It's a slaughter in Infi's base. Does he need that much lumber if he wants to go for upgrades? Sure. He didn't lose too much here, TH didn't. And he just repositions and gets more kills with the Mountain King. It's the... does he want to invest something? He didn't get the kill on the last one. TP out as well. But both are at 50 all of a sudden. And TH is kind of back. 0-0 tech on the breakers. 1-1 on Infi side. Plus the flute. And Infi has a level advantage on the Mountain King. Blacksmith only now for TH. That's exactly what I meant. Like... Infi had the time to build the blacksmith. Infi had the time to invest his resources into... Oh, Tome of Experience. Into upgrades, because he was at 50 already, and TH was the one who had to catch up. Pretty close game still. And this is what we were hoping for. An epic human mirror. No one goes to tier 3. Infi decides to push here with his stronger breakers. But TH can defend in his base with the production buildings by his side, with militia calls, and with the shop. Catches up with level 4. Stormbolt on the priest. That's what we've always seen in Human Mirror. Clap behind it. Catches a bunch of priests. There is quite some feedback on the Mountain King. So burning that mana here on both sides, though. And no one is really losing too much. TH is breaking upkeep, though. So financially, it's looking better for Infi at the moment, who's gathering 400, 500, 600 gold, maybe. No one is really close to the ultimate. Yet. Oh, heal scroll by Infi again with big value. But so many shots on this Mountain King. He does have... Oh no, it's TH with a big mana potion as well. So he can snipe a lot. This spell there in the back line. And it feels like Infi is giving this game out of his hands, like it's slipping through his fingers. There's still a Zeppelin if he needs him. Can't, of course, upload if the unit is stunned, but now he's safe again. Not too much anti-air there, with the breakers up front and the priest far in the back, away from the Zeppelin. But the breakers are stronger, a lot stronger, so he doesn't need that many of them, as TH does. Berserkers coming in as well. Dispel everywhere. Now they're getting close to level 6 and also level 5 Mountain King. Upgrade is done. Ooh, that's a nice little tool that they have here. Mountain King is in focus in the middle of everything. Uses the Invul Potion. Also no man on him anymore. He's just a big footman. That's why Infi has to TP out now after losing a bunch of breakers. Stormbolt just a little too late. You can see it still flying. Of course, it won't connect. And it doesn't do anything, like doesn't cancel anything because it's disjointed. But that was as close as it gets. What a first game of the final this is. Very cool to witness this. And TH now incredibly close to level 6. 2-2 upgrade for Infi. Is it 2-2 for TH as well? I don't really know. I have to check on a breaker. But Mass Teleport will give TH the biggest advantage possible. So here we go now. Onto the shop. Achilles heel of the human base. No repair possible. He's trying to break the base again. With all the workers lost, Infi couldn't go for like too many upgrades. He should have 2-2 though in a bit. The position is pretty good for Infi, I guess, as TH has to reposition a little bit, burning the mana with all of the breakers. Holy shit, it's like mana burns the entire time. And the Zeppelin died, so they are slowed for quite some time now. Mountain King battle, Stormbolt, can he follow it up with damage? He's clearly aiming for a hero focus here, for a hero kill here. Level 5 on the Mountain King, that gives him not the necessary amount. Dodges the Stormbolt with an Invul Potion. Well done by Infi, but his numbers are dwindling at least a little bit. Yeah, TH has way more on the field. Level 6 now for TH. Mass Teleport or Aura, that's the question. But it must be Mass Teleport, right? If he is level 6 without the ultimate, it's not too great. Kind of a surround on his Archmage, though, who's naked. Oh, it's counter focus on the Mountain King, and that guy will die. Level 6 for Infi as well, but can this Archmage survive? I don't think so, no! First hero down for Infi, second hero down for TH, and he escapes with Mass Teleport as the Stormbolt was used here. Both around 50 supply. But losing a level 6 hero on Infi's side is so hard. Supply-wise, Infi is in the lead. TH lost a lot. Mountain King is back, but without mana. But he does have the Brilliance Aura. Mass Teleport being used again to creep up a little more, as he's not level 5 yet. But this should give him level 5. Oh, the Archmage is there, soaking up some XP. Infi, what do you do now? Map is almost empty. No expansion. Parry up the Vitality, not too bad. And because the Archmage was there, it's not level 5 on the Mountain King. Sending in one breaker. Is it Mass Teleport time again? Oh, you can cancel this! Nice play by Infi, having this Invis Mountain King, boom! And there's no Mass Teleport. So nice, and dodges the Stormbolt so he doesn't get surrounded. This is the highest level of human play that I have seen in a long time. That was a really cool play by Infi. TH planned an attack again into Infi's base with Mass Teleport, but having this Mountain King around and cancelling those plans was genius. So gold mine's empty. Infi at 55 supply, 400 gold or around 400 gold. TH creeping another spot. The FPS are dropping a little here, I'm sorry. Oh, Pendant of Energy and level 5. That was so worth it. Getting another free unit. Since no one is expanding, every unit that dies now will not come back. Supply is equal. 2-2 upgrades for Infi. We saw that quite a bit. For TH, it should be 2-2 as well, after all this time. So TH with the last bit of gold on an invo potion, maybe? Yeah, it's Infi getting that. It must be an invo potion, though. And who's gonna be the aggressor? Who's gonna fight with a lower time on the militia? Is it just a gentleman's agreement? Fight in the middle? Looks like it. Concave for Infi looks good. TH a little bit all over the place. You see the breakers at the bottom. They couldn't do damage for quite some time. Dispels are rattling through. No one is getting level 7 closely, so no level 3 Brilliance Aura. Mountain King for Infi is already quite hurt, but countering the focus now. There is an Invo Potion on both Mountain Kings, also a heal scroll on Infi's side, so TH, it's a hard fight for him for sure. Militia coming in to help with this, but oh my god, this front line is huge! Mountain Kings have to be careful, both of them. Priests are being sniped. Mass teleport. Oh, to backstab! Nice idea by TH. Just reposition the entire army, but the breakers are mostly up front. But nice reaction by Infi as well to reposition the breakers immediately to protect the priest. It was a nice idea, but didn't pan out really well. So now the mass teleport is gone. There is another Stormbolt, and there he hits him on the Mountain King's head, countering the focus. But there is an invul, has to use it, does so. But how does he get away with this now? He's out of the fight until forever, throwing another Stormbolt, killing a priest, but that's about it. There is still a heal scroll on Infi's side. He's trying to get out with mass teleport to save this MK, and it works. Super close. 44 supply for both sides. What a game. More, not experience, but more gold and the tome for Infi. If this series continues to be awesome like this, we are in for a treat. Long distance mining. Attempt. Oh, he's actually saving everything. Mountain King is still hurt of TH. Will this heal scroll be the savior? Or the invul that he still has? Focus on the Archmage. Mass Teleport was used before. Cooldown could be off. But TH is in trouble with all his heroes being so low. He has to win this with army, but it's so hard in Human Mirror. Infi looks like he got this, but we've said this before. Focusing now, but Infi has the Zeppelin to save his units. That's so nice. Kills another breaker in the back. Mountain King is safe from all the breaker shots to not lose mana unnecessarily. Level 7 for TH, though. That's more mana with a level 3 Brilliance Aura. Oh, this Mountain King is about to fall. Still has an invul, though. A lot of stuff is blue on the ground, but it's like so toe-to-toe. Archmage in focus now, not being surrounded at all. And now the Mountain King falls. TH loses his second hero and Infi wins the game. But what a game this was. An unbelievable Human Mirror to start things off this best of 5. I don't even know what happened. There was so much stuff happening here. TH down one map. The flute early on, of course, with a big advantage. Oh, there's no sound on the Chinese cast as well, so alright, never mind. There was this was a big advantage, of course, but man, the micro moves, the timings of the players, this tug of war. I wish this game never ends, but Infi's one move, like at first TH was so far behind, like 15 supply and a hero level, and he did a lot of damage to Infi's economy by dropping with the Zeppelin, but that only happened once. TH tried to do it again with the mass teleport, but this move by Infi with this Invis Mountain King was just 2000 IQ. Super duper cool to see this level of play here. So Infi needs 2 more matches, 2 more maps to take home the big one. Interesting by TH to go so many priests early on for the Dispel. And Human Mirror is seriously, can be one of the greatest Human Mirror matches. What the fuck? Somehow our tool stopped working for whatever reason. So that's why there's no background at the moment. But we will fix that. Will take some time. Whew, what do you think? What was the key moment in the game? Why did Infi win? Of course it's easy to blame it on the flute alone, but that wasn't it. Okay, just making sure the games are not on NetEase TV. Otherwise I could stream it from there. Yo, Inso, how you doing? Two Stoneball dodges. Oh, great. Seems like these guys prepared a lot for this and practiced a lot, and that they are on the top of the game. Of their game, sorry. Let's tweet a little to make people more aware that this is happening, because people have to see this. That's for sure. So if you have Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, make people aware, spread the word that Super WGL is happening. Human Mirror is still a miracle to me. Sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's very obvious when it's about faster hero levels and a faster push or something like that. But sometimes when everything is around the same time, I really need some guide on Human Mirror. Like, when do you tech, for example? When do you expand? Sometimes it's, I don't know. Oops, I will tweet again with a working link. There we go. Can't wait for the next gold season. People will step up their game so much when more prize money is in. At least that's what we all hope. And they update to 1.303. All right, looks like the second game is starting. As we load in and see the screen again, the stage again. Infi sweating a little. That was a stressful game if I ever saw one. Same goes for TH though. What's he doing now? Of course you can't change your race in this best of 5, so they have to stick to human the entire time. TH's map choice now. And it is Concealed Hill. Pretty similar to Last Refuge in some ways. But it has fountains. And a choke in front of the base, which can be interesting. Maybe that's a reason to go mortar teams. I don't know. GK and RW, the clans of the two players. I don't actually know if there's a crowd, now that you're talking about it. So, round 2, Concealed Hills. Maybe a little bug or something? Immediately pauses the game. Okay, yeah, maybe a little hotkey bug or sound bug. That happens quite a bit on NetEase. Looks like it's sound. I think Foggy had the same throughout Super WGL. Or maybe it's mind games. Infi seems like a guy who does this. Just throw off your opponent a little. Both got married last year, by the way. I think 2 weeks apart. I'm not too sure if they were each other's best men, but would be fitting. I thought they married each other. No. I don't know if that's too welcome in China. I met both wives and they are so nice. Way better English than TH and Infi, so we talk to the wives a lot if we want to talk to TH and Infi. Very, very good hosts they are. And here we go. Second attempt with a little restart. We got everything to work. This is match number 2. Infi in the upper right, TH in the bottom left. It should be Archmage first. Like, when do you ever see a human mirror without Archmage first? I think I saw it once in like the past 4 years. So, even with all the changes, it's not very common anymore. Or whatever. Never was. Archmage is just so good. With water elementals for creeping and harassing and fighting, and the Brilliance Aura for a race that heavily depends on mana. Brilliance Aura is the best. But the second hero is an interesting question. Like, Alchemist, Mountain King, depends on how fast you need it, what your plan is, I guess. If you want to take the game super late, as we saw in Last Refuge, or if you want to win earlier with a dedicated push. And of course, it's Archmage. So it's gonna be an interesting question who gets the middle. Because the middle is the biggest spot and there's only one of them. So for example, there are 2 fountains, 2 red spots. Usually one player gets 1 fountain, so it's equal. But the biggest item is in the middle of the map. A lot of experience is in the middle of the map. There's gonna be a cool fight here. If the game goes so long. So last game, Infi had a way fast attack. I'm still not sure if TH's decision to go for defend was the best. It takes quite a bit of resources. Does it really provide too much in 1.3, 0.1? I'm really not sure. In the past patches, sure. In 1.3, 0.3, most likely. But here, I don't know. And yeah, if that results in a later Mountain King, Then, of course, your opponent has more time to level up the Mountain King. Then you got the second spell earlier. Human Mirror is an interesting dynamic. So we have Claws of Attack for Infi, which is very nice in Human Mirror. And a tier 2 tech by Infi. 25% by TH. Infi's this time slightly behind. Okay, since we have a big kindergarten in chat, sorry, not reading anymore. Circle of Nobility, of course, nice for TH as well. So good items for both of them. The tier 1 item will be sold. Decent micro this far. He's not closing this little gap with a peasant. Could have done this to trap the footman, but maybe he was watching somewhere else because he's creeping. Of course, both are creeping. TH, by the way, with a spot where there is a Tome of Experience, this could give him the lead if the big crab is nice to him, and he gets the kill in the end. And Infi is harassing. We haven't seen this before, and this is what you get when there is no Arcane Tower in your base. But he can't really punish it too hard with only one Water Elemental, with only level 2, not too much damage, kind of risky to get surrounded and stuff, but forces some resources for the power build or for the repair. But the Arcane Tower is up now. Was this enough, or was this wasted time? Should you use it to get level 3? On the other hand, you force your opponent back as well, but he gets the second crab now. No, he doesn't want to start this with Infi being so close and now seeing this at the fountain. So almost equal supply, just the one peasant. TH's supply is stuck at the moment. I don't know if he's building the farm already, but Infi will have a little supply lead in a bit. And yeah, he is building the farm, but only around 60%, so he's hoarding a lot of gold, which he needs, though, at his tier 2 for fast sanctums. So who's gonna get the crab? Equal supply, equal levels, everything is the same. But Infi is losing the first unit. TH micros it away, so saves that one. Almost a surround on the Archmage. Infi gotta be careful there. And there's level 3 for Infi now, though, with a Water Elemental kill. Does he have the mana for it? TH doesn't. Infi shouldn't have it as well, otherwise he would summon it immediately to dominate this fight even more. It's nighttime, so you can heal up your hurt units at the fountains because the creeps aren't awake. TH is doing that at the bottom right, if you can see the little red dot now. And it is a Mountain King again. It's Sanctums again. Oh, only one. He's missing a little lumber, I guess. But he's skipping the Arcane Tower. It's not too far until TH has level 2 Water Elementals. And we saw what he did to Infi's base in game 1 when there was an Arcane Tower. So it's pretty dangerous, I think. So Mountain King on both sides again. No Alchemist in neither of the two matches this far. So we're gonna have bold wars again. Ooh, TH is going for the red spot, but Infi saw it. 2 units and snared. He's surrounding it. Okay, will Infi engage? He has to. He can't give this up for free. Archmage is already hurt, so there's a good shot for Infi to do serious damage here, but who's gonna get the last one? That's gonna be super important, Stormbolt, and it is TH with the level up as well, and the Unholy Aura. What a drop, but that one goes to Infi, so experience to TH, item for Infi, but what an option, what an opportunity now with the faster movement speed. He's hunting down this Mountain King. Is there a rescue for him? Level, tier 2 hero falls, and the Archmage has to TP out as well. After seeing the dust settle, this was too greedy. Infi's gotta be careful now, but this Unholy Aura and the Mountain King kill and the TP, heavy losses for the 3 eggs. And Infi, of course, getting the rest of this creep camp, so he's catching up in experience as well. Stun from the Rock Golem on this Archmage, and he's still pretty close to Infi. This spell coming now. Watch Awards in the main. Oh, that's so good. Could be backstabbed here. Thank you for the hosts, by the way, JJ Pazak and Waxstrats. Everything is hurt for TH. Infi has the priests up already. Can only imagine that breakers are following soon. Stormbolt on the healer. That's pretty nice. There is level 2. Sends the militia back? No, now he's using it. Why not? Both are supply stuck, funny enough. TH 700 gold. Sends the Archmage away to give full experience to this MK. Roar. Meh. Against Master Spell and Breakers, this will be sold for a heal scroll or something. Or the Inwolds. We've seen so many Inwolds in game number 1. And we saw a Mountain King die already, so... quite a big item. So, red spot time now. If the dragon is in range of the fountain, this will take quite some time, as he has in a fire, lots of HP. So, they're drawing them out, luring them away. And the second biggest items. Wait, is TH expanding in the middle? This seems like some sort of desperation move, but he's certainly building stuff. Maybe it's just towers. The camera hasn't shown it yet. I was a little distracted by these buildings. What is it? Oh, Vamp Aura. Indeed, a cell again. TH not too lucky with his big items yet. He had a big mana potion on game 1. That was fine, but apart from that... Okay, Infi will sell it as well, as these boots don't do too much, but he has boots of speed. So he has the Unholy Aura and boots of speed. He is so much faster with his Mountain King if he's chasing something. But TH, as it seems, is establishing the second base in the middle of everything. It's of course pretty easily pushable. 3/3 heroes, 4/2 for Infi. And upgrades again. Early upgrades for Infi. TH is breaking upkeep in the meantime. 1/1 coming. Breakers out. They still didn't show the middle. Is it just farms or towers? Towers, I guess. No, it's a full expansion. Okay, that's why he's breaking upkeep. Doesn't have any lumber though, and Infi gets to the shop first. We'd love to see the inventory of the Archmage here, by the way, but no. 1/0 upgrade is done. 1/1 coming, as we said. So, he's pushing the shop again. Trying to delay the breakers for TH. A little too late though. There's a lot of stuff in construction already. It's always good to get rid of a shop in any matchup, I guess. First kill goes to Infi. TH avenges him with a footman kill himself. Of course, that frees up supply for more breakers, but big supply lead for TH. But with this brilliance or with this Unholy Aura, he can easily run away. Might lose a unit here or there to a Stormbolt, but that's mana invested. Decent trade for TH here. Distracts Infi from his expansion, or not really distracts, but holds on. There's no damage against this economy at all. Infi has the better Brilliance Aura though. Did he just not figure this out? Kinda baffled that there's no attack against this. Or is he simply counter-expanding? Close to level 4 is TH. Did he still not upgrade this tower? Okay, there's one. But this should be shut down easily. There is repair, but only now. Town portal. Getting one worker, as it seems. Being healed up as well. So he's getting the tower. TP not used. Was just faking a staff then, I guess. Oh no, he portaled to the upper left to not be on top of everything. Everything called to arms. So TH is trying to retreat to the backline to not lose too much, but 2 priests gone. Maybe the third one. Nope. Doesn't get it. And Infi is not counter-expanding. He can't afford it now. This looks really good for TH. Infi breaking upkeep on one base. TH has double the income. And what can Infi do now? There's not much mana on this Archmage. If someone finds a solution, then certainly Infi. But he can sit on that expansion. He has a tower there. Position can be good if he's blocking most of the choke. And of course he has the big supply lead. Infi can't catch up at the moment. The creep spot in the upper left isn't even done, so he can't go for this counter expansion. Big resources now for TH. 650, ready to go to 80. Whew. And TH doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't want to chase Infi because it's nonsense to do that against the Unholy Aura. He doesn't have to leave his expansion because why? So Infi is forced into this fight with a 15 supply disadvantage. Breakers are not in the best position for sure. Dispels are rattling through. He still has the Vampiric Aura, by the way, that helps the Mountain King a little bit. Hero levels are better for Infi though, but not by too much. This Concave is just so much better. He's sniping the Footman to get rid of this normal damage against the Breakers, but that goes for both sides. Infi is close to the level 5 Archmage, but there's nothing close to his base that he can creep really, except this expansion, but there's not much left. Thank you, Burndy Gold, for the sub. Seems like TH wants to end this year. Frames are dropping a little, sorry about that. Oh, he'll scroll. A lot of value. Militia being called. This might be the chance for Infi, so TH is retreating. Why give up this expansion, this advantage? 900 gold as well. He's not spending anything at the moment. Now he did, to go up to 80. And maybe some upgrades. Archmage in trouble, was focused, is hurt. And the big healing potions on the Mountain King, he could swap that if he's afraid of another Stormbolt. Don't know the mana situation at the moment. Infi is getting quite a few kills here, to be honest. Militia duration is over, so he has to retreat a little bit. Is it the upgrades that kick in and that make this difference? By now, TH should have caught up when it comes to upgrades. But again, I don't have my own control. Level 5 for Infi. If he has the mana, then this is a gigantic opportunity now for him to fight with level 3 Water Elementals, but it isn't. TH is getting constant reinforcements. New Militia by Infi. How much Militia does he have left in the base, though? Everything is dropping for TH. Damage is all over the place, though. Nothing is focused except this Mountain King now. Infi trying to get it. Health potion being used, the big one. Dispel against the 2 Water Elementals. That was nice, but he can't get rid of them at the moment. Infi splitting them now. Is he really winning this fight with a 15 supply disadvantage? I can't believe it. TH is about to drop a lot. There's breakers falling in the north, falling in the south, and Infi's stuff looks very, very healthy. Another breaker dead. Another breaker dead. 2 more about to fall in the north and in the south. This would be quite unbelievable. 3 breakers here about to die. There's the first one. There's 3 in tower range even. But they're not winning this fight. They're clearly not winning this fight. Infi with great positioning, intercepting those breakers who were about to evacuate through this little niche right next to the building. The tower is gone, and Infi still stands at 65 supply. That was a 20 supply swing! And now he still has the normal damage to break this expansion. Unbelievable play by Infi. The hero level advantage. He just got an entire level in this fight. From 4.7 to 5.7. Two upgrades. Maybe these upgrades. And of course, More HP regen thanks to the Unholy Aura. Easier to micro thanks to the Unholy Aura. Here comes the focus. Could this end this game? Not sure if he has a town portal anymore, but Archmage is safe for now. Dispels against the Water Elementals. Still the better Water Elementals for Infi in this fight. Another breaker lost for TH. A bunch of priests are falling for Infi now, but he should have enough still. Otherwise he can just... no, he's out of resources. Can't reproduce them at the moment. Militia finally for TH. We haven't seen them in the fight prior. TH is focusing the priests now pretty clearly to get rid of that dispel. And he's getting reinforcements soon. He's still 10 supply down. I can't believe my eyes. But now all the priests are gone, except one. But there shouldn't be dispel anymore. Can he make up with a few breaker kills? Not really. This Infi guy. When he's good, he's great. One of the greatest of all times, undoubtedly. Both are. But today seems to be in Infi's favor. But these games can swing back and forth so quickly, I don't want to judge this anymore. Trying to aim for the Mountain King, wasting a bit of damage. It doesn't land on the army, but the Mountain King has to be a little more careful. This goes for Infi as well, though. Both at around 50%. There is an Invo Potion on this Mountain King. Level 5 already. Infi's Heroes, man. Now level 6 Archmage. Hello, Mass Teleport again. And this must be it. It must... I think 17 supply advantage. If there's another Stormbolt, it's a level 3 one. And he will kill this MK if there's no dodge with the Invols. And TH calls for the GG. It's 2-0 for Infi. The Iceman prevails against an expansion. Against a way bigger army. Insane. TH was leaving his expansion while it was not really necessary, I feel. Out of tower range, closer to Infi's base where Militia were, of course, easier to call. They helped in this fight so much. But regardless, that was TH's game. That was TH's map. That was TH's bigger army, and that was TH's expansion. All those favors were in his hands. And he gave it away. 3 match points in a row. Sick. Thank you, Noel Stoda, for the 4-month resub, and also thank you, King Kiko, for the 5-month resub. Law school has been killing me lately, so I haven't been able to tune in the last couple of months, but I'm glad you're still providing quality content, Neo. Warcraft 3 needs people like you, less than 3. Oh, do you see the smile? It's not the most beautiful smile in the world, but it's very genuine and sincere. So these words go straight to the heart. Thank you, man. I still don't know. I would love to know. Did you catch the upgrades on TH's army? Because I did not. The entire game. Would love to know this. And of course, this is quite important to judge this. Thank you, Battle Engine, for the sub as well. 1-2 at the end. 1-2? Okay. So there was an upgrade advantage for Infi, and more HP regen, and more movement speed. So yeah, hard to judge without camera and without this info, but if it's 1-2, then it's not that big of a difference. Thank you very much, Steven, for the 15-month resub already. That's just great. Thank you, man. Thank you. Best cast stream ever. Thank you. You looking hot today? According to my boyfriend. Ah, thank you, Bucky. You know, I talked about bad hair days. Two days ago. Today, not the case. So they don't show the upgrades here, unfortunately. TH with a 2,500 gold advantage. But heroes! Warcraft is and was always about heroes. And Infi had the level 5 Archmage earlier, and that helped a ton. Match points. $8,300 for one more map for this guy. It's very rare to see a clean series in this matchup of TH versus Infi. It's always 3-2, 2-1. Very rarely a 2-1, but in best of 5s, I think this rarely happens. Sometimes if it's not important, then yes. TH's last pick is Amazonia. Thank you very much, Le Crestfallen. 100 bits from him. I remember seeing a game of Undead vs. Orc where the Orc killed all the Undead heroes, but died to level 6 to 6 Frostworms that were still alive and well in the air. Where are your heroes in that? Well, Frostworms are like demigods, I think. Frostworms are demigods. Come on, that doesn't count. And 6 of them. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that was TBC versus Soin. That was fun. But if you remember, Mad Frog versus King Crimson 15 years ago, that was all about heroes. And sometimes it still happens, like WFC versus Fly. So, championship points for the Iceman. Infi in the bottom left of Amazonia. The smallest map we have, coming from 2 rather big maps to the smallest. What will this change? I guess chances for an Alchemist are a little higher here, because you don't have the times, maybe, to produce the MK, or can get a good advantage if you go for Alchemist, Acid Bomb, or Heal Spray and force the fight. So that is interesting. If the second hero dynamics change. Amazonia, of course, guaranteed level 2. I would be very surprised to see in a super aggressive play by one of the 2 guys. Mercenaries here, doable, but not really feasible, I guess, as you lose a lot of time. But those mercenary camps, usually you take them out immediately, like on Echo Isles, on Last Refuge, sometimes even on Twisted, if you spawn right. But it's also very rare, as the laboratory is just a little better. But here on AZ, they're kind of made for the mid game. And that's where an Alchemist can help you. So Archmage. TH, one of the most creative players this game has ever seen, needs to come up with something. He got back with Zeppelins, and Zeppelins are very accessible here. Also, base-to-base distance, very small. You can drop water elementals in the base without losing too much time. And again, sorry for the FPS drops, this is a Chinese restream. Not always the best. But I guess for a Chinese restream, that's fine. So, laboratory creep, easy. Items, important. Claws and circlet, yay. Gloves and ring, nay. And it's the claws for Infi. The guy who had an account once that said, I need claws. Well, here you got it. And a ring for TH. And the lightning shield against his mercenaries. Against his militia. That's not a good start for the champion of the summer. That is for sure. But it's just a tiny little item, and none of the militia has fallen, so it should be fine. The nuts for Infi. Mantle of Intelligence gives you 3 intelligence, gives you 3 damage, and gives you a little bit more mana. And wait, is TH not... No way, TH is not level 2, or did they not upgrade this overlay? Ah, he is, I thought. For a second, I thought he denied something, but how? I mean, the the lightning shield was on the creep, so... Okay, they leave each other alone. Creeping the middle, which is quite risky. Infi with the first bad item of the game. But, you know, in these early trades, even the ring isn't too bad. Last time, TH was in the Super WGL final as well. And then... Wait, did he lose to 1-2-0 or did he win this? I'm actually not too sure anymore. So long ago. But okay, lots of stuff is poisoned now for TH as he crept this. And Infi is the aggressor. Of course he is with +9 damage. And TH again has to retreat. This... How does he want to get back? Ah, it was... TH 3-0-ing 1-2-0. No, the other way around. 1-2-0, 3-0-ing TH. So he was in the final last year as well. And he was in the same situation last year as well. And Infi, after 2 bronze medals, finally the gold. Well, 1 silver medal at Masters Colosseum, but again it was 1-2-0 with another 3-0. So they share this fate in big finals. But at the normal gold series, 1-2-0 was nowhere to be seen. And TH is hurt, man. Infi with boots. Yep. Oh, this is so much control, so much damage. Circlet as well. Level 3 for both of them. They're 2 hurt footmen. He can't get them. Mana is now super important. Whoever has more water elementals should be able to win this fight, but TH gets the kill, saves his own. Gives him a little lead in experience, maybe. Uh-oh. Archmage battle now, and one has boots. Ah, TH has boots as well, right? Okay, he went onto the other side of the map to do this. This could force a town portal again. With footman blocks or something. There's still water elementals who can do this. Has to protect this Archmage a little. Tech should be... Yeah, done now, exactly. Shop is in the main... Oh, the value on the region scroll. He needs a Zeppelin now, I guess. Infi finds the Archmage. Gets more hits. Oh no, one more hit. TP into the shop. But the Archmage can get in range. Depends on the position where he portaled to. But he needs to be next against the shop. Can he get in range? Oh, the potion right in time. TH saving the series and the tournament here. But so many hurt units. All the footmen accessible now. Militia had to call. Oh no. TP staff out now. But this is so many more kills for Infi. He's flying away in experience, if I saw that correctly. Big loss. He gets a footman in the end, but pooh. To be honest, in every single map, Infi was a little lucky with the items. Flute first, Unholy Aura second. He kind of earned that with the creep check, though. And now the Claws and Mantle. Whew. The experience lead isn't too big if they updated the graphics accordingly. Boots now on the MK to chase better, to bolt better. And it is the Alchemist for TH. For the first time in this tournament, it's not a Mountain King mirror. We have Acid Bomb Heal Spray versus Stormbolt and Clap. What's better? I don't know. Long term, Mountain King, I guess. But both spells of the Alchemist are so great. Acid Bomb here to counter the healing, and especially later on, if you can throw the high-level Acid Bomb into priests, that takes a lot of healing from your front line. So, battle for the experience, of course. Someone at production fell asleep, I guess, as the second heroes are not there yet. That's why our tool is automated, by the way. So that can't happen. Hard to fight against Acid Bomb now, as it always gives you a big upper hand. But Infi can snipe units, of course, with Stormbolt. There's AoE on TH's side, and single target on Infi's side. So what's gonna be better? Wow, even a Sorceress? That's rare in Human Mirror, because Breakers can, of course, steal the slow. Dispel for Infi. Both approach 50 supply soonish. Slow gives you a little bit of control until the Breakers are there. So he most likely goes for only one. Acid Bomb again, but there's no stun. Oh, he's blocking himself though. Lots of damage on this Archmage. First really big mistake by Infi, I think. Dispel is finally ready for TH as well. But until then, he's losing quite a bunch of footmen here. Despite the Acid Bomb on the other side. Water Elemental is gone for TH. This is not looking good for the 3x. Militia are coming in, finally. He needs them desperately, but Infi has them as well. Level 2 for the Mountain King already. Clap would be really nice, but Acid Bomb against Militia is basically free XP. Level 2 for the Alchemist now as well. Does he have mana for Heal Spray, or is he going for Chemical Range? I can't really see that, as Heal Spray is so good on Breakers. And the dust settles. Nice, trying to deny. I don't know if that worked, actually. TH was level 4 Archmage. Infi is close, but the Brilliance Aura is working in favor of the guy who's with his back against the wall. Infi might be overstaying his welcome here. Ah, another Stormbolt. That gets the kill, that gets him level 4. Okay, that was the right decision to stay in this fight for that long. And now he's back. He's backing up. Upgrades again very early by Infi. Third time. Not even at 50, already going for it. If he has the resources, why not? Late Breakers by TH. Not even a Blacksmith yet. Again, in the long run, this will benefit Infi a lot. This was gonna be a creep check. Infi is right around the corner. But good position for TH. So, Breaker Wars number 3. Going hard for the Alchemist. Not that easy to focus with all the XP that he had. No Heal Spray! Despite a high Brilliance Aura. That's interesting. Wants the Chemical Rage damage to get in and out and have the additional attack speed. And again, TH is losing the first units here. No one is close to level 5, so there's no decision going to be made there. Not sure if that's the right call. Both are at 50, as you can see at the top, but Infi with the better upgrades. A better position can make up for that, though. Constantly sniping the footman, we've seen this before. Makes the Mountain King so great. Chemical Rage again, but he's blocking himself a little. Won't get a kill, so that's fine. TH stabilizing for now. 300 gold. Maybe to build the Blacksmith now. As no one really wants to break upkeep at this point. Still 6 big spots on this map. The 2 gold mines, the 2 mercenary camps, and the 2 red spots. Pretty hard to creep though. And Infi again backstabbing here. Nice Stormbolt on the Priest, taking it out immediately before the Dispel comes in. That was a good snipe. Militia support by TH. He called that really quickly. Infi not doing that, but he's going hard for the Alchemist. Needs Chemical Range maybe, but there is no... no Chemical Range for him. There's no mana. Is there another Stormbolt? Both second heroes super low, but both getting away. There's an Invo Potion for Infi, saving him now. Still mana burns from this Breaker, but can't get the kill. Whoa! That was TH having 2-0 upgrade for the Breakers now. Finished immediately. What a big advantage. And the Alchemist can't get into melee range really, because there's the Stormbolt now. 0-1 upgrade, I guess, for TH. Clicker Breaker, Clicker Breaker. Clarity running on this MK, who loses a bit of mana. He's aiming for that Alchemist again. Acid Bomb in the backline. Nicely done. That's where it needs to end up. So the priests heal themselves and not the breakers up front. Frontline is a bit all over the place, but gets better now. Infi's breaking upkeep. So better upgrades and more supply. And hero levels are the same. A level 2 Alchemist, I think, is a little better, but usually with Heal Spray it is. With Chemical Rage, I'm not too sure, and close to level 3. Oh yeah. One mistake decides this game and maybe the tournament. Like getting the mana on the Mountain King burned. Big damage also from the Alchemist. Can't follow this up, just gets away with this MK. This fight lasts forever already. Breakers have to walk through a lot of damage here now, but the Archmage is a little bit out of position. But there's no disable in TH's army. As we said, no Stormbolt for him. Mountain King will be level 3 very, very soon. Alchemist goes on a little bit of a hunt, but now loses the Chemical Rage to disengage. Another Priest sniped, and the Breaker's about to fall. That's level 3. That's a big new Stormbolt, and he has one of them. Far away from the Breakers. I really like that Mountain King positioning, so he rarely gets the feedback damage from them. And it's half a level difference on the second heroes now. Infi trying to deny as best as he can. Stormbolt, feedback. Nope, not on the Alchemist, so he can throw in another Acid Bomb. But TH is struggling, man. Same supply, but a lot of stuff is hurt on the 3-axis side. Militia support is still there. TH with 0-2 maybe against 2-0. We have only seen the attack upgrades for Infi and only the defense upgrades for TH. So we don't really know. Numbers are increasing. Infi is always a little step ahead. Breaker numbers are rising massively. With both out of resources now. TH also supply stuck. Alchemist, yep, and far forward, and he dies. That's exactly what I meant. Against the Mountain King, one mistake can decide this game. Without Acid Bomb now, and with lower numbers, what can you do? You need insane micro. Good positioning. The priests are they need to retreat here. Breakers are storming through. Infi's position is clearly better. Trying to storm through with the breakers to do more damage against the dispel, so the water elementals can carry a little more. That sandwiches TH's breakers though, and they get a ton of damage. Alchemist is not coming back from the tavern. That's level 5 for Infi. He's super close to the championship with 3-0. For once, the Alchemist was too far forward, and he got a hammer to the head and didn't really know what hit him. Doesn't get him back from the tavern. This will take some time. Infi feels so confident now that he starts to creep this. Item must be on the Mountain King. Maybe he TP's out of this because the position isn't that good. But it's level 4. 5-4 against 4-2 and dead. Maybe the heroes can carry this alone. Water Torrent. Dispel against the Water Elementals. TH needs a miracle. He needs it now. A hero kill would be nice, but how? For me, TH was a little bit the favorite going into this. Into a Human Mirror. But man, Infi played great and had Fortuna on his side. But the Alchemist is coming back. Will that change a lot? He's far away from the priest, though, so only lands the hits on the Archmage, the Acid Bomb. That's not too great. TH is losing more breakers. One, maybe the second one. Oh, good micro, but not good enough as it seems. TH is just losing too much. Seems overwhelming what happens here. When of mana stealing being used, if I saw that correctly. So the Mountain King has Stormbolt again, and history repeats. The Alchemist falls for the second time. Same situation, same spell, same focus, same result. Level 5 for TH finally, but on the cost of like 3 breakers. Here's the second one, and there's the third one. He's getting close to like 6-5 or something if this continues like this. We have Bash, by the way, so no clap. GG! The Super WGL champion is a Rogue Warrior, and he is Infi. The Iceman, after 2 bronze medals, is now the winner of the overall WGL. Summer, 3rd place. Winter, 3rd place. Super WGL, 1st place. And so the Golden Throne belongs to one of the greatest humans of all time. $8,300. And what a start for the year! A champion if he wants to. If he's in the final and if he's in the mood, he's back to being the Iceman. Not throwing the finals away 3-0. He started this series great, and that's exactly what he needs. Getting confidence, and he got that confidence with the flute. Maybe some Chinese people here can translate.
终于在年末，然后获得了一冠军，也算是对自己的一个安慰吧。
我觉得不只是安慰吧，这是一个对于2018年最好的总结，弥补了很多遗憾，同样也是2019年最好的开始。
是，我觉得3比0哈，战胜了自己的
老对手、
好朋友，会不会有点残忍？
这个比分我觉得还是挺难想到的。我觉得今天整体来说他的状态还是不是特别好吧，所以说今天打的，其实我觉得每一盘我都在很用心的操作吧。然后虽然3比0，但是每一盘其实都挺焦灼的，尤其是第2盘。
没错。
其实每一盘打的都不容易哈。我们前面在私底下也在说，怎么今天2个人特别的认真，到底是总决赛了。
而且我们看到了最后赢的时候，我想问一下，你去到蛋总那边对他说了什么？
我大概的意思就是你今天怎么感觉状态不是很好，然后我就走了。
其实我相信这个对于蛋总来说就是最好的安慰了。
蛋总没说嘛，我让你的。
当然我们这个也是看到了2个人在舞台上的情分。其实我之前跟Infi私下聊天的时候，我们有说到，就是因为今年之前这个凯总说到，我们沃尔3的这个联赛当中会有500万的奖金给到各位职业选手。那我想问一下，你觉得这个500万怎么分呢？
虽然我是一个暗夜选手，但是我觉得这个问题要问Moon，他准备怎么分。
好的，那我们也期待在来年的沃尔3的比赛当中，各位能够有更好的表现。再次感谢在现场依旧守候着我们沃尔3选手比赛的各位忠实的观众朋友们。
是的，同时呢，也要感谢今天所有在我们场上给我们带来非常精彩的比赛的选手。那么也请Infi 下台稍作休息。
是的，非
常感谢你们。
好的，快去拥抱蛋总吧。好的，那我们至此今天
That was Infi saying, according to chat, that it's really, really comforting to finally win a championship again after so many 2nd and 3rd places. That he felt that TH wasn't his best or didn't play his best today, but it was still very, very close games, most of them. And yeah, Infi is in great shape as it seems, and once the patch hits, you can only imagine what TH and Infi are doing to the Warcraft scene. That's the Gold League for 2018, as it's still in China 2018. For us, a great start to this tournament year of 2019, where everything will change thanks to Warcraft 3 Reforged. 3-0 for Infi, $8,300, and the Golden Throne for him. TH is left with like $4,000, but no trophy, and of course the shame of losing in a clean sweep here. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a blast. Also, the 1-hour Hearthstone cast that we did before was absolutely great. A lot of contributions today. I thank you so much for this. Thank you, Prometheus717, for the 14-month resub. Congrats to Infi. Thanks for tuning in. Our next stream is on Sunday, where we have the MTW old school cast with Taker, with Wizard, with Darwin. I'm gonna play on stream, most likely. And this is gonna be great. Unfortunately, no cast tomorrow, but we're gonna have another epic game on YouTube for you guys in like a replay cast. Nice little thing that we started with insane games thus far. So check out YouTube and have a wonderful weekend. We see each other on Sunday, 4 p.m. MTW Old School.